A very good morning to these writes. Let's revise page number 51 of your chapter number 5, The Amazing Interaction. So here the question number 2 of the checkpoint is you have to tick the correct pair here, okay? So first is autotroph, bladderwort. As you know that autotroph means the plants that can make their own food, that are autotroph. Whereas bladderwort is an insectivorous plant, so it doesn't make a match. It's an incorrect pair. That's why we have written here wrong. Second is touch and stimulus. Of course, if we are touching anything or if we are touching a hot iron, okay, we just take our hand out, right? So that sense of touching is a stimulus. So here it is correct paired. Next is squanger and lion. As you know that squangers are the animals that feed on the dead decaying flesh or organic matter, right? Whereas lion is a heterotroph or carnivorous, you can say. So it doesn't match. That's why here it is written wrong. Next is soil nutrients. Of course, it's correct because all the nutrients that are present in soil that helps in order to get a better growth and development of the green plant. So these are correct matched. Next is respiration energy. Of course, respiration is a process through which we can take food which breaks down into small pieces and releases energy, and that energy is used by us to do different type of tasks. That's why it is right here. Come to the question number 5. You have to give here the 5 characteristics of living things. So first is they can move. Of course, a living thing can move from one place to another. But in the case of plant, they do not move from one place to another, but they show some type of movement that they can show geotropic movement, nastic movement, like sunflower. As the sun moves in the direction, the flower also moves in that direction. At the daytime, the sunflower opens, and when the night comes, it gets closed. All these are the movement, some sense of movement is showing. Like touch me not plant, when you touch that plant, what it shows? It shows the close. It just get closed. That is also some type of movement. Second is they respond to the stimuli. Okay. Next is living things grow. Of course, living thing grow. A seed germinates into a big tree, big plant that is growing. It reproduce. Of course, through pollination, plants reproduce. Through fertilization, human beings reproduce. So reproduction takes place. Next is living things respire. Green plants respire through the process of transpiration. Okay, and whereas we also respire, we take respiration, we take oxygen from green plants, and in turn of oxygen, we give carbon dioxide to the green plants. So thus, respiration is also the characteristic of living thing. In the question number 6, you are asked about, you have to describe here the various level of organization or biological organization. So you know that if we are talking about the living being, we are talking about the plants and animals or every living thing, right? So the basic unit of you can say that the basic unit of living thing is tiny cells, because cells organize with each other, and thus they are grouped together to form tissues. These tissues get organized or get clustered with each other, and they used to make organs, and all the organs when come together, it becomes organ system, and every organ system makes an organism. So we can say that cell is the biological functional or structure unit of life, and these are the levels of biological organization, because these are the levels which makes a complete organism. Next is question number 7. What are warm-blooded and cold-blooded organism, and you have to give the example of each. So you know well that warm-blooded animals like tiger, birds, etc., these all are the animals that can regulate their body temperature or internal body temperature to the outside environment temperature, whereas the animals that do not regulate their internal body temperature toward their outer environment temperature, they are cold-blooded animal. Okay, so this is the major difference. And what are the example? Warm-blooded animals like human beings, dog, Okay, animals, birds, all these are the warm-blooded, whereas the amphibians, snakes, reptiles are the cold-blooded because they cannot regulate their internal body temperature toward the outside temperature of environment. I hope you have understood all these 4 questions. Wherever you are having doubt or the concept is not clear, you can ask directly in the online classes. Thank you.